Thank you for watching the Phillip Scott Show. My name is Danielle DeVita and I'm a proud contributor. I have a video for you, and this video is about, are married men simps? Take a look.
Does being married make you a simp? All right, so I've been seeing guys talk about this, saying that, if you're married, you're simping. I had a dude leave a comment on my video today that I put up where he was like, you're a simp because you're married and all this other nonsense, right? See, what happens is that simping, let's first talk about what simping is, right? Simping is when you are putting a woman above you, when you're putting a woman on a pedestal, when you're doing anything and everything to please that woman so that she'll be with you, right? So in any situation you're in with a woman, you could be simping. So you could be hooking up with a chick and you're simping. You could be just dating a chick, you're simping. You could have a girlfriend and be simping, or you could have a wife and be simping. A lot of these guys don't realize that when it comes to you being married, right? If you are doing everything right, you're vetting the chick, making sure she's the right chick, you are being masculine, you're being a leader, right? You'll get married and everything will be cool, right? Everything will turn out fine. You'll be all right. You feel what I'm saying? But a lot of these dudes who have never been married, you understand what I'm saying? Who have never been in any type of relationship like that, think they know what they're talking about, right? But the thing is that if you are with a chick and you are bending over backwards trying to please her, doing all this other extra shit just for her, you're simping. But it's not exclusive to marriage, or marriage isn't the ultimate form of simping. You know what I'm saying? Because you have men out there who are married who don't simp, like myself.
So in listening to this video, I actually agree with the man, because if you've properly vet, men think, in dating that it's women who are vetting, but you should vet as well. A lot of times men believe, outside of the whole women will take something from me, they think that you're being a simp because you're just doing for the woman, and they think there's no reciprocity, or that they're just providing and women just sit and bask in all of this, princess type fairy tale. Well, if you're concerned with money, that she's going to take, or that you will just be a work mule and you'll get nothing in return, like you won't get respect in return, there are things you can do. In the first few dates, I would say you should go on dates that are not fancy. So don't go to fancy restaurants. Go to places like, Starbucks, or a nice bistro, a park where you're just walking, and maybe there's vendors out where you guys can, get a bite to eat. But the whole point is for you to converse and see the kind of woman she is. If she's a woman that wants a relationship with your wallet instead of you, she's going to say, what kind of place is this? Where are you taking me? I need to be here. I need to be there. I'm not saying you need to take her to McDonald's, because then it shows you just don't care. But if you take her to a place where the atmosphere is for conversing instead of just the ambiance, then you can learn quickly that all she wants is the ambiance. She wants the look. She wants the appeal instead of the relationship. Because to have a real relationship that develops over the first few dates is going to require like no distractions of all the extra. You can't be doing so much things on the first dates, because this is the time you want to get to know the person, and it requires more conversing, taking trips and things like that. This is something you don't want to do. You don't want to take a new person on a trip. Because then it's like you're putting money in this situation. I think that a lot of times men do not want to get married because some men, not all, are afraid of their masculinity being taken away, afraid of leadership altogether. If you are a traditional man, you probably should not be trying to get with a modern woman. And I think that's where some of this simping comes in. You're traditional, you have these values, but you get this woman for her looks, but she's not traditional. So then you're going to bump heads. So what you want she's not going to provide because she herself is not traditional. Get with the woman that has the same set of values you have. If you're traditional, get with a traditional woman. It's plain and simple. Get someone with the same values as you. Get with someone who does not want to challenge your leadership and say, well, why you have to be the leader? Don't get with that woman. So that's all I have for you. Thanks for tuning in. Take care.